Hawk Tua Girl.
Yeah.
I imagine a lot of you just rolled your eyes at that. It is a meme that, for a lot of people, is beyond stale. It's been run into the ground because over the last couple months, it's been everywhere. Hawk Tua Girl has, like, her name has been said more than Bloody Mary's name. It's like
my thing is, Chad, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know how she continued to have like a platform after the fact. Nah, that's because she seems nice, but like outside of that meme, there's like she's not entertaining. If anything, she's awkward. Respectfully, she's not like a IG model ass cash ass build. You know what I'm saying? Like she's not a, you know, like I don't get it, bro. I don't get it.
like Beetlejuice, but when you say Hawk Tua 3 times, you'll get a new flood of 10 different videos from her in your feed. It is just everywhere and has been for a couple months. And it's made a lot of people just pretty exhausted with it. They're tired of it. And I made a video talking about her when the meme first blew up, going over how interesting I find it that a meme can change someone's life pretty much overnight. Something as simple as talking about spitting a loogie on a wiener can lead to a whole career potentially, and I never really blamed her for trying. I also did find it really weird how quickly she was speedrunning the influencer route. Within like 3 days, she had like a whole PR team. She surrounded herself with like a bunch of parasites that were suckling all the clout out of her like these fucking vile leeches. Like she was immediately talking about starting podcasts, starting her own, like, I think it was like a TV series or something. So she was going to launch the Hawk Tua cinematic universe to compete with the MCU from the sound of it. She was going on podcasts. She was getting paid like $30,000 to appear at clubs. It was insanity.
30,000, Chad. Hey, listen, get your bag how you want to get it. You know what I'm saying? 30,000, bruh? For what? For what?
And now the trailer dropped for that podcast, which comes out in a couple days, and people have been clowning on her.
Oh, the trailer came out?
She's getting dunked on harder than I do when I play pickup basketball.
Oh, wow.
She's literally doing anything to stay relevant.
Does anyone actually give a fuck about her?
Why are we keeping this girl relevant?
Your 15 minutes are up.
Your joke was funny for 2 days. Stop.
Oh my, yo. The podcast's name is Talk Tua? Oh my God. Talk to a McDonald's manager and put the fries in the bag, bro. Nah, we done with this. We done with this, bro.
Y'all really thought I was done? I'm just getting started, baby.
It just feels so corporate and soulless. It just feels really inauthentic and artificial. That was what a lot of people said early on to the Hawk Tua timeline, that she was some kind of plant, because she did have like an entire government think tank assigned to her right away to try and like keep her name out there and keep people saying Hawk Tua, spit on that thang as much as possible. So it felt really forced. And zoinks, Scoob, this trailer feels more forced than this.
Hey, chat, what's more annoying, though? I ain't gonna lie. What's more annoying? Because I know some of y'all hate this, man. I know some of y'all hate this trend. Hawk Tua or the Demure trend, chat? Hawk Tua or the Demure? The Demure shit really, like, had the same velocity when it came to, like, how poppin' it was, how fast it became poppin'. Which one's worse, chat? Hawk Tua or Demure, man? What if her head is trash? Y'all think she used teeth? Head. Hey, chat saying Demure, bro. I'm seeing a lot of Demures, man. I'm seeing a lot of Demures. What does Demure mean? It means like people are like classy, you know, modest, elegant, demure. You know, that's what that means, man. Hawk Tua shit low-key got more dragged. Low-key more dragged on more than the Demure shit. Let's say you're, I don't know, you're packing for a flight. See how I'm packing this suitcase? Not very messy, very demure, very mindful. Things are neatly folded, like that type of shit, bro. Demure is a real word, but nevertheless, I agree with y'all though.
It's called Talk Tua. It's not an awful name, like it's kind of silly, but it also just continues to reinforce the meme itself,
Shout out to Butterman for 100 bits.
People even more annoyed with it if
her dad's a billionaire. What?
They're already tired of it. You know what I mean? Like this just really feels like how Vought would handle a meme in the boys universe.
It smells warm. F you.
Yeah.
What's one move in bed that makes a girl go crazy? I'm Haley Welch. A little while ago, my life took a complete left turn and it changed forever. And along the way, I've realized that everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Well, now it's my time to talk. Check out my podcast every week, Talk to Them, where I'm sitting down with the coolest guests and having actual conversations with them. And Pookie.
Who is Pookie? Who is Pookie?
He may stop by too. New episodes every week. Subscribe to that thing.
I love that selling point of having actual.
Like, what kind of guests are y'all? No, I ain't gonna lie, man. Shout out, yo, let me tell you this right now. Shout out to the non-guest heavy pods, man. Bro. Because these guest podcasts are Mickey as fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna say it, bro. I'm gonna say it. Real podcasters, real podders, they grow without guests for real, man. You know, it's fine to have a guest here and there, but having a podcast where it's just guests left and fucking right, and you're not releasing an episode without a guest on, man, you're not really podding, bruh. You just got connections. You got connections, you got money, you can put a mic in front of you and that other guest, and you can put that bitch up on YouTube, and now you can just use that guest as the clickbait for your title and thumbnail, man. I'm keeping it a buck, man. Shout out to the real podders, man. Shout out to the real podders, the real conversationalists, the motherfuckers that get to the meat and potatoes. You know what I'm saying? Real pod shit, chat. Real pod shit, bruh.
Actual conversations with the guests. Look, I'm not a chef in the kitchen, but I can speculate on the menu. They're going to be serving up nothing burgers with those conversations. Just a hunch. I get the impression that this is all driven by a firm. So what I'm imagining is all the guests are going to have like pre-approved questions that are okayed by the department that's going to be like really sterile, really safe, and hyper vigilant of being like viral potential clips. So like her smelling a shoe or flipping that question about what's a move in bed that makes a girl go crazy. Like that all feels really, really fake. Yet, one of the big selling points is it's actual conversations. We'll see. It drops in like 2 days. I could be totally wrong. But even still, it's not like every other podcast.
Yo, chat, when I stream in 2 days, remind me. Someone in the Discord or whatever, remind me, bro. Remind me. Because I ain't gonna lie, I want to see how good or bad, most likely how bad that podcast is, bro.
Having real conversations.
We're doing a watch party. We're doing a watch party.
The only real one. You know what I
mean? We're doing a hate watch
It
party.
just ticks every single box that some kind of marketing firm would have you do for your sizzler reel and marketing material. Pookie might stop by. Hooey! It could be anyone. Who the fuck is Pookie? You'll have to stop in next week for this Talk
Pookie's
to a
just
season
sketch,
finale to find out. It could be
Pookie's
goddamn
just
Steve Jobs being brought back from the dead. Maybe he never actually died. Maybe Hawk Tua's spit acts as some kind of necromancy, and she's the damn saliva sorceress, and she revived him. Who knows? You know, it's just
first guess Bobby would break the internet.
So forced. But I do still stand by my statement that I can't even really be mad at her for doing all of this. I really can't. Getting as lucky as she did with a meme blowing up and people like going and flocking to you, like that doesn't happen often. And that can be the dream job.
Yeah, now let me say this. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not really hating on her for doing what she's doing. Cause she caught a lightning in the bottle and she's trying to keep it as fresh as possible. You know what I'm saying? Like, she got her boost. Let's maximize the fuck out of this. So I get it. She's getting to the bag. You know what I'm saying? It's not her fault a club in Miami's offering her $30,000. I'm taking that shit if someone offers me $30,000. Absolutely. But I'm just saying from a content perspective, bro. Just like as a viewer, I'm like, what the fuck is this, bro? More so, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm more so questioning the people watching this shit. Like, what core audience continuously watches Hawk to a Girl's content, bro? That's really what I'm trying to get to.
For most people on the planet, and she's trying to capitalize off it. I don't think this is the best way of doing it. I really think being more human,
smooth brainers,
as opposed to just
no, I feel it. The same dude's watching the Costco guys content unironically. Like, I'm talking about, oh, they just dropped. Next video on that shit is a Hawk to a Girl TikTok, bruh. Now I feel it. I get the vision now. I get the niche, chat. I get the niche now. I get the niche.
Being the meme itself and spreading that out. I gave this example before, but maybe many of you don't remember the tragedy of Your Breathtaking Guy. It's not a story the Jedi would tell you, but I've mentioned it before. Quite a few years back, Keanu Reeves was at an event and he was talking about how the game looked breathtaking, and someone in the crowd shouted, "You're breathtaking," at Keanu Reeves, to which he said it back to that gentleman. And that guy came forward, everyone cheered him on, he became an overnight sensation, and for, I think it was like almost a full year, he rode that puppy as much as he could. He
Pause if
was
needed? Pause if
milking those
needed?
titties dry. He
Okay, you know
tried
what
to
he doing.
use Your Breathtaking as his branding. He called himself the Breathtaking Guy, if I remember correctly. And people got really tired of it really quickly. And that same thing seems to be happening to the Hawk Tuah girl to a lesser degree, though, because she does still have a lot of people that are really excited about this. So it is working to a certain extent, but I just really think the best path is to just separate from the meme a little bit. Like, hey, you know, this was my lightning rod. I know you guys know me as the Hawk Tuah girl, but, you know, I'm just kind of hanging out here. I started a podcast if you want to check it out, and just have it be more organic. Hey, I'm playing the One Piece card game tonight on stream if you guys want to stop in and tune in, as opposed to just like wrapping everything around the meme, because it just feels so inorganic.
I think she gonna fall off in like 6 months. That's where I'm gonna put it at. 6 months. She gonna get a quick bag and she's just gonna return to her normal life. For real. Or she may get used to the fame and be like, she might be the type to try to make it in LA and really drag the shit out. Those are really the only two paths. But my prediction is yeah, she's falling off in a couple months, and then she's just going back to her regular life, which is fine. I think that's fine, for real, you know?